And we are back with about 550 pounds of heavyweight action. What's going on, Johnny Fisher, Christopher Lovejoy? Thank you for joining us here at the Wynn Casino live from the Blue Wire studio. How are you guys feeling?
I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm chilling. It's normal for me. I've been on this stage before, so, I can't speak for him.
I'm fine. I'm good. It's good to finally meet you as well, Chris.
It's a pleasure.
Been a long time coming.
Yeah.
So this is the first time you guys actually meet in person and size each other up.
Yeah.
First impressions, Johnny, I'm curious.
I got to ask Johnny because he's massive.
He's a big old boy, but you know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And all I see is a big target in front of me.
I mean,
Chris, your first impressions.
Them is like old school stuff, man. Like, them words and lingo, that stuff. I don't know where he got that stuff from. But that stuff this is boxing, bro. Bigger they fall, bigger they are, bigger they fall. I don't really know. We said that was elementary school. It's 2023.
I hear that, man. I hear that. But
that's from a scared man. That's from a scared man.
Yeah. The fear makes you.
That's from somebody who's scared and trying to pump themselves up to say, well, he's bigger than me, but if I hit him, he'd fall.
No, there's no fear here. But even if I did feel fear, you'd be in even more trouble because fear makes me even more dangerous.
So you guys both fought last October, a couple days apart, basically, maybe a week or so. Are we trying to schedule this next, or are we having tune-ups before we, are you both getting on the same card, then going to this as a main event? What is the plan for the both of you? How do you envision it?
Well, I've got a fight on the 11th of March. I can't say where yet, it's still being finalised, but I've got an opponent set up. And that'll be an 8-round fight, my first 8-rounder. I know Chris has got a couple of fights on as well, so we'll be ready for something in the summer, hopefully.
I'm fighting March 4th in Dubai. Already got my opponent lined up. I got stuff lined up. It's like a tune-up for me. It's an 8-round fight. It's scheduled originally a 6-round fight, but I told him let's do it for an 8-rounder. But it's March 4th. It's already lined up. I'm also doing an exhibition in a couple weeks in London on the Floyd Mayweather's undercard.
Okay, so you're definitely going to be loosened up already.
Oh, yeah, I'm back. I've been off doing my thing and working and self-promoting and everything and dealing with life, but I'm back in the gym. I got fights lined up, and whenever he's ready, we can get it on.
And, Johnny, it does seem like the ball is in your court, like when you are ready to take the fight, because he's 39, you're 23. If anything, he shouldn't be wanting this fight.
Yeah, well, we've sort of tried to get it going for a little while, but I spoke to Eddie Hearn, my promoter, and I think now's the sort of time when they're starting to push it up a little bit. I've been doing my own apprenticeship, and Chris is a guy who's going to just progress me that little bit more. As I said, I don't underestimate anyone. 20 knockouts in 21 fights or something like that, and he's a big old unit who can punch, so I've got to be ready, and I'll prepare as good as I have for anyone because this will be a step up for me. Chris,
I got to ask, you said... So it's an exhibition on the Mayweather undercard?
Yeah.
Is that something you're just looking to do to stay busy? Cause I know the guy you're in there with.
Well, my nickname is I'm the UK assassin. So I ain't fought in the UK yet, and I'm gonna go assassinate somebody when I'm in the UK. Just simple. It's some extra money for me, a chance to let my hands go, and just have some fun. That's just it's an exhibition.
But I think what Danny is saying is the guy's a fighter. Why not just make it a pro fight?
Well, I'm open to whatever. I don't know if these people really want to fight. I've been calling people out for years. This is what I do. If they want to make it a real fight, we can make it a real fight. I don't even know if they really want that smoke.
So they approached you with an exhibition
Oh,
offer.
yeah. Okay. I ain't called them. They called me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Big opportunity. First time Floyd's been in the UK, right? So I'm sure there's going to be some eyes on that.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to be with Floyd November 13th in Dubai exhibition, but I guess a couple opponents he had didn't get a passport or something like that, so he said he got me on the next one. So I guess this is the next one.
For sure. So, Johnny, what is it about the timing right now for you to make this fight happen? Why now? Why is it not just the right time, but the important time for you to make the fight with Chris Lovejoy?
Well, I'll tell you why I want to make this fight. Every time I go out in Romford, when I'm in London, people asking, when you fighting that big American guy with the big mouth? They always want me to fight him. All the boys in Essex, everyone in my old university, they all want to see this fight. And one thing I like to be is someone who's fan friendly and wants to entertain the crowd, entertain the fans. And this will be an entertaining fight. Two big guys. He's got a bit of mouth. He's been talking it up. So if you want to talk it up, we'll get it on. And as you said, you're talking earlier about exhibitions. I don't do exhibitions. I just do demolition jobs. So that's what's going to happen to you.
I like that. I like that. That's cute, man. But like this thing though, see, you can't get out of it now. See, once you hit this stage, you can't get out of it. See, we've been talking online, all that other stuff. You know, it's all banter. But once you hit this stage, the pressure on you.
Yeah.
I done fought on a big stage.
I like the pressure.
Let's see what you can do now.
I like
I'm ready.
the pressure. Pressure makes me perform.
We're going to
better.
see.
Yeah, we will.
You can't get out of it now.
No.
All
We're
right.
in.
All right,
We're in.
gonna see.
We're locked in.
Yeah. The UK Assassin's coming, for sure.
You were gonna fight in the United Kingdom once upon a time on a matchroom card, and obviously that was postponed. Has everything been cleared that you and Jonny can actually make this fight, and no entity, man or person comes from another location saying Chris can't fight yet, he owes me a fight?
1,000% this fight can and will happen. There's nothing can come in between now. We got all that stuff out the way. It's really been out the way, you know. And I've been pressing my line, letting the world know it's been out the way. So what are we waiting on?
Jonny, do you believe that? And have you had your team cross-reference to make sure he's not still with Don King or hasn't signed with Mayweather, or, you know, that there won't be a hiccup and you're not wasting your energy?
Well, I know what's happened with Chris in the past. I saw with Dave Allen, he turned up and Chris has had his legal battles with Don King. He said it. Eddie Hearn, I think, has been checking this sort of stuff as well. But for me, all I focus on is training. If I've got this guy in front of me, I'll train accordingly to that. I can't think about if, buts, and whats, because in any boxing match, someone can get injured, something can happen. All I've got to do is prepare as if it's going to be the hardest fight of my life. And that's what I do every single time. I don't get involved in any of the other stuff. My job is to fight. My job is to box. And that's all I'm worried about.
Is the fear in the unknown with Lovejoy? Because I feel like people would argue that you're the more serious fighter at the moment. You have the promotional company behind you. You're consistently getting fights. Like, Lovejoy hasn't fought since that Mahmoud Char fight, and he's got a tune-up in, but, you know, you're on that level with matchroom cards and fireworks and ring walks. It's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
So, again, is it because there's not a lot of tape on him, you're not jumping to take this fight? Because I really don't get it. Like, why wouldn't you already fight him?
There is an unknown to the fact that we don't know what Chris has done. No one's really seen any footage of his other fights. There's little clips here and there. So we don't really know. That's the challenge with Chris. He's not a known entity, as you said. It's just the way it's fallen, in the way that the battles that he's had and things that he's had to sort out. But I think this summer, I'm at the stage of my career where we need a fight that's going to captivate the fans a little bit more. And I've got to do my job on the 11th of March. And then in the summer, this is the fight we want to make. And really, as I said before, it's not been in my hands. I just do what my team says, what my managers say, what my promoters say, what my trainers say. I do. But it's come to that point now where the realisation is there. This fight is there to be made, and it's going to be a big draw in the UK.
Is the pressure on you, Lovejoy? Because truthfully, you know, Mahmoud Char was at least a regular champion, and Tank's a regular champion. You know, that belt means something to people that know boxing. So it's not like you lost to a bum. But if you lose to a 7-0 fighter, then, you know, what were you really, right? Like, so is the pressure on you?
Nah, the pressure's not really on me. I mean, it could be from the outside looking in, but there's no pressure like on my side. Like, this is an easy fight for me. Like, I set these dudes up for years. I set them up, you know. I took a loss. One loss to Mahmoud Char, but I wasn't even prepared for the fight. It was just a money grab. I didn't even train for the fight. I did a couple push-ups.
That's your problem.
Changed my life.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. We got to touch on that. Why wouldn't you prepare for the biggest fight of your life? And I'm pretty sure he still had the regular at the time, didn't he?
Let me tell you why. All these motherfuckers been scared of me before that fight. So I got to give them something for a reason to fight me. If I go out there and annihilate him, I'm really not going to get a fight. So they think they got an easy fight. Do you think if they knew I was going to dismantle this guy, they'd even be sitting here?
Chris, but
They think they're going to win.
You
They
could
think they got an easy fight. It's over.
You could have looked bad in the fight and still not got knocked out if that's what you was trying
Very
to do.
true.
Don't you
I
think?
understand the game of boxing. And when you're building people up, you know, you want to get your guy in the best situation to come out on top. Like I showed you, if I was a threat or if they thought I was a major threat, we wouldn't be sitting here. They think they got an easy fight. This is over with.
No
he
fight
won't
is
even
easy.
last a couple rounds.
No fight is ever easy.
Yeah, I don't think you're an easy fight at all, man. You're 325, 30 pounds easy. How are you going to deal with that? Like, what happens when he takes your shot?
That's the exciting part. I've knocked out big guys before. My last fight, I knocked out a guy who's been a distance or been a long way with other guys. Not as big as Chris, granted, you're a big old lump, but I finished him in a round. And
We're going to open that eye back up, man. We see you're a bleeder. We're going to open it back up for you.
Yeah, that's fine. Still won that fight.
Bleeder.
Not a bleeder.
Now,
We'll see.
you've been known as the Rumford Bull, but if you have to, do you believe you have the tools to outbox a guy as big as Chris? Because we want to assume, I don't know, Chris could get in there and look like Anthony Hardaway or something, but you figure a big guy like that won't be as mobile as a lean guy such as yourself.
And I'm prepared for that as well. I know, listen, I want to bring excitement. I want to bring knockouts. That's what I want to do. But it's not always going to go that way. And if I have to, I can box as well. That's what I've been working on with my coaches, Mark and Jimmy Tibbs. You can't just be a one-trick pony. You can't just be a brawler. You can't just be a boxer. You've got to be able to fight in multiple ways, and I'll be prepared for anything. But one thing's for sure, I will be looking for the knockout when I first go in to fight Chris.
Chris, I got to ask, what is it about Jonny that would not, I guess, get you up for this fight? He's only 7-0. He does have the following, but many people would assume that there's probably bigger names
fish for you to fry.
Right. What is it about Jonny that gets you up for this?
Well, this is an easy fight for me. This is not like me going to go fight a Joshua or Fury. I know God gonna be in tip-top shape. I know I'm gotta knock him out. It's gonna be I'm up against the wall. This is an easy fight for me, man. I gotta take it. Like I said, I'm my own promoter. Guys want to put their guy, which I'm putting myself, in a position to win. I can go take a Dylan White tune-up, and go the distance and be a hard fighter. Or some of these guys, that's on top of their game. This is an easy win for me. So I got to do this.
What is your definition of easy?
This dude ain't fought nobody, man.
But forget who he's
like
fought.
a baseball player.
Forget who he's fought. It's how he looks in the ring.
I mean, look at him. He don't look like he come to fight.
He lets his hands go. Chris, have you watched him fight?
I mean, he's not fighting nobody, man. I've been in there with the best of the world.
I'm shocked to hear you talk like this, especially when you've gotten this criticism from people. Why wouldn't you respect his resume? You want yours respected.
I don't even respect the top guys, and he's not even at that level. So I can't even give him no respect.
That's the difference between.
It's an easy win for
That's the difference between me and you.
This is why I'm pushing this fight.
I respect any man who gets in them ropes because I know how hard it is.
That's cool.
And any man who has to get in and fight me, I know I'm a handful for anyone. Might not beat everyone, but it's going to be intense. It's going to be horrible, and I'm going to be on your chest for the whole fight.
All that shit don't really mean nothing to me. All that shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm coming to fight. I'm gonna make you fight. I'm gonna let your fans know if you got a chin or not.
I want to see a fight.
That chin as soon as the first bell ring. So all the other shit don't remain nothing to me.
I want the finger pointed right now. If this fight don't have to happen after March, whose fault is it? Because it's 2 years of hype.
Well,
now y'all both got one fight.
You can blame Eddie. I'll put it all on Eddie. It's Eddie going to get this fight made.
Put on Eddie Hearn.
Eddie Hearn.
He know
get this fight made.
So Fisher, you're saying Jonny has not priced himself out? Because I don't want to hear 2 months from now, he asked for too much. You guys have already agreed to everything.
Man, listen, I'll take the bare minimum. I'm listen, it ain't even no money fight with me. This after this fight is the $1 million fight for me. I'm going to show the world this is an easy fight. So it's not about the money. It'll be the bare minimum. Like
so
Eddie
who do you think beating Jonny Fisher gets you? You beat Jonny. What happens next?
I mean, I'm 20-1. I'll be 21-1. He's just another one of my people I beat.
No, but you said the $1 million fight is after him. So are you saying you're gonna get an AJ?
Well,
Eddie's gonna give you who?
Well, like I said, I got one March 4th. Tune up. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna go after White Rhino, Dave Allen. A few more of them, and then next year we'll go for the big fish.
Okay, so you're saying like Jonny Fisher, Dave Allen.
Yeah.
Next year, Dillian White's and then AJ's.
Whoever can get it, whoever want it. This thing though, the whole heavyweight division know who I am.
Chris, just get through me first.
They all
Don't
know
worry
who
about
I
anyone
am.
else. Just
Ask
get through
him or ask these people how they know about you.
Just get through me first.
Ask
That's what I'm
them
saying.
how they heard of you.
Eddie Hearn.
Because of me. They ain't seen you
There might
fight.
be a bit of truth in that, yeah.
You know?
You've got a big mouth.
No, I've seen him fight. I watched
Yeah.
all your fights. You're with Eddie in Matchroom, and I'm a
Eddie's-
DAZN subscriber. But
Eddie
yes,
promotes.
you have helped promote Johnny Fisher in America, which is why I'm saying I need a finger pointed now. Whose fault is it? And you guys
If
are
it
both
don't
saying
happen, it's
if it
Eddie
don't
Hearn
happen,
fight.
it's Eddie
But it's
fault.
going to happen because they can't run. It's everything. It's all
I'm
out the
ready.
way
I
now.
could fight tomorrow if you wanted to. I could fight out there if you wanted it. It's not a problem for me.
Yeah, it sounds good.
So
and Eddie.
why are we having these meaningless March fights?
Nothing to do with me.
Well, no. This is the thing. It's really on them. They know I fight. I've been pressing for the fight. And I don't call people out unless I'm able to accept that fight. So if they send a contract, they fights next week, this guy fell out, let's do it. They're trying to put him in the best position, give him as much experience as you can, and that's cool. I can sit out 2 more years. He still won't be ready for me.
You can't sit out. This guy's
No, I'm
active.
not going to sit out. I'm just saying, though. Like I said, they can
we
waste.
want a good fight. This guy's active. He's not gonna. He's gonna come in with a good tank. He's gonna let his hands go. You know. And again, you've talked him up. If you lose to the prospect, you know.
I'm not losing to this dude, man.
Well, you better train because he
Listen,
throws.
man.
He
I'm
lets his
coming,
hands
Chris.
go.
Listen,
I'm
I'm a
coming.
businessman, okay? I'm promoting myself. I'm getting easy wins. I build myself to the big fight. If this was a hard fight for me, I wouldn't even be sitting here, man. I'm not trying to go backwards and fight a hard fight for some chump change. You know, this ain't no big money
Well,
fight.
I'm an easy fight.
Come on, man.
I'm easy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. We'll see.
The last guy you had you bleeding out the ring, man.
Yeah. Just wait till I
We're
land.
gonna open that eye
hand,
back up for you.
right hand on your chin.
Okay.
Then we'll see if it's easy.
Listen, we ain't even see if you can take a punch yet.
I can
so-
take a punch.
We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
All
if
right.
you get a chance to land. If you don't land, you're in trouble because I'll be all over you all night.
He's having problems with people in the sparring session that I've knocked out. They won't even spar me no more.
Oh, yeah?
You know, they told me to calm
Who's
down.
that? Who's that?
You know, I ain't gonna say no names. You know what happens in the boxing world?
Oh, you can't say that and not say the names. Come on,
Exactly.
Tell us.
You know,
Tell us.
you
Who?
gotta
They taking
tell
it
us
easy.
something.
Who have problems with?
I got them dudes up out of there.
Who?
All of them.
All of them.
All them dudes you sparring, I got them up out of there.
Joe Joyce?
I ain't sparred Joe Joyce. That's a potential
Tyson
fight for
Fury?
me. Who?
Tyson Fury?
Yeah, I almost knocked him out the ring. That's another conversation. We coming for him after I get rid of you and Dave Allen, the rest of the little small, you know,
I'm
cheer
the
guys.
small fish. I'm the small fish.
Once I get rid of y'all, we go
Yeah.
after Fury.
Okay.
Now,
Wow,
was
that is true. He does spar Joel Joyce. That's some good
Man.
spawn, Chris. Come on, Chris.
Listen, man, it's a total. None of these guys want to fight. Like, I'm going to bring the fight to them. Like, they're just in there having a jab contest, moving around. I'm going to make you fight. When I make you fight, it's about who got the best chin, who got the most heart and the most stamina.
That is one.
skill out
That
the
is one
window.
thing I must say to
It's
Chris's
a brawl.
credit.
It's a heavyweight brawl.
One thing I know, I'm going into this fight. I'm fighting a guy who's knocked 20 people out, so it's not going to be easy. I can't take that lightly. Yeah, Chris might talk. He might give it in trash talk and things like that. But all I've got to realise when I get in that ring, I'm fighting a guy who's 325 pounds, 350 pounds, and he can seriously whack. So I've got to be on my game for the whole fight. I know that. I'm not taking anyone lightly. You take me lightly, I won't take you lightly.
I'm
One
going to
step.
take anybody lightly.
Bosh. Come on, Chris, give us a bosh. Give us a bosh. Come on. Give us a bosh. Chris.
This was crazy. I'm like, they think this shit is a game. Like, this the hurt business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to come and hurt you, bro.
I still have fun when I'm
Like, I'm going to come and hurt you.
I know, but I'm still going to have fun.
I
love it.
They think it's a game, man.
I'm
But that's
enjoying
cool. Hey, that's fine with me.
I don't
enjoy
know,
it.
Chris. I feel like you underestimating him, man.
Well, like I say, I take everything serious, but I just don't got enough respect for the level of competition. It is what it is. It's like if you're in there,
good.
you know, you're sparring your nephew, you know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
I say your
Uncle
nephew.
Chris.
I'm
Uncle Chris.
on up to be his dad, man. I can never.
Uncle
Come on,
Chris.
man.
Yo, you
This is why
are
I'm
you are
pressing for
almost
this
half
fight.
his age. That's another reason that you got to take. He's almost half your age, bro.
Man, that shit
Yeah,
don't
if you
mean
wait
nothing.
another year, you wait another 2 years.
His heart pump different.
Listen, man. That's for somebody who took a whole lot of damage in the sport.
That's
You know,
true.
If you took a whole lot of damage, you know what I'm saying, and you an early bloomer, you got problems. I'm a late bloomer and I ain't got no damage. You know, we can go in the gym and bang out and do the same thing. It ain't gonna make a difference. You know, I'm not slowing down no time soon.
Johnny, what did you take from that Mahmoud Shah fight? I'm sure you've seen the clips or tried to find what you could from it.
Yeah, I know Mahmoud Shah, he's fought at the top level, he's a world level fighter. Chris, I don't think he's a world level fighter, but he's definitely going to be a step up from what I fought before. No disgrace in losing to them top guys. But what I did see from that, and what I can take from that, looking at it objectively, is that I can hurt Chris Lovejoy. So that's what I'm going to aim to do.
Jonny, what do you take when Chris says how his power, you know, that much so almost knocking Fury out?
I don't know about knocking Fury out, but I do know, as I said before, 20 knockouts against someone like me who's been in tougher fights. So as you said, I've been in a tough fight where I got cut. I've been through bits of experience, but I'm not as experienced as Chris, and I'm not a 15, 20-0 fighter. I'm a 7-0 fighter, and I'm taking on someone who's only been defeated once. That's going to be a tough test, and I'm not delusional about that. So I've got to be on my game, and unlike Chris, I will not be taking it lightly because it is a step up for me.
Now, for you, obviously got the fight in March, but with Chris having the experience advantage, how can you prepare for that in a fight, you know, against Chris?
Well, as you said, the experience isn't there for me yet, but I'm having my first 8-rounder. That'll be another step on the experience ladder, and it's a lot to do with the sparring you get. That's why I come out to Vegas, hang around Joe Joyce, sparring. I'm sparring Carlos Takam later. Michael Hunter's here as well, so hopefully I'll get some rounds with him. So,
Oh, he's back? I thought he was
he's
in
back.
UK.
I saw him yesterday.
Nice.
But that's where I can get that experience from sparring world-level guys. I know sparring's not the same as fighting, but there's always ways around things, and there's things that you can do to improve yourself as a fighter. And that's what I'll do. I'll take myself away from home, from England, from my comfort zone, and I'll get things done.
Yeah, Joyce is probably your best bet. Hunter is nothing like Lovejoy. Hunter is very mobile and, you know, slick.
Yeah.
And
Man, listen,
Joyce lets his hands go more than Lovejoy.
And
Lovejoy,
Takam will be good preparation as well. Aggressive, big aggressive style. So I'm ready for that as well.
he just learning how to be a boxer, man. You know, he's sparring dudes out of spar, you know, 5-6 years ago, man. You know,
yeah, but that's the thing, Chris. He's consistent. I've been living out here for a year. Where you been at?
listen, man.
Uh-huh.
When you sparring, and
Where you been
boxing,
at?
It's like riding a bike.
I'm at all these gyms. Where you been at?
Listen, it's just like
See?
it's
You
like
wanna
it's like
smile.
riding a bike.
Come on,
You
man.
never
Get
forget.
hip in
You
this
might get a
gym,
little-
man.
You might get a little out of shape, you know, but you know,
little
have to tune
bit.
up a little bit, but it don't go nowhere.
You've been having a few too many Chineses, like my old man,
Listen,
haven't you?
all this stuff he doing, I did this stuff 4-5 years ago, man. You know, he still
Doesn't matter.
can't
I'm
catch
doing
up.
it now.
Yeah, but a fighter got to stay in shape, Chris. They got to stay in the gym. You know that.
Yeah, like I say, I'll be ready. I mean, I'm ready now. Like, it don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
He
not like
needs a
it's
couple. He
12
needs them
round
tune-up
championship fight.
fights.
He
getting
does.
himself in
He
shape.
does. You need this March fight. You don't
Yeah.
play with this March fight.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna do it. It's easy money, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. Like I said, I've been on the stage before, man. He trying to, you know, talk proper and be cool with y'all and, you know, sit up with his back straight. And,
I'm just
you
being
know what I'm
honest.
saying?
I always
Listen,
be
man,
honest.
I'm
I said
relaxed.
it
I've
to, I said
been
it to
here
these
before.
guys before. I always be honest with where I am. I never underestimate anyone. I never overestimate myself. I'm just here learning as I go. But I know I've got potential and I've got power and I've got ability and I've got fire in my belly. So I'll be ready.
But Johnny, you got to be honest. Like when you seen him, did you have that oh shit moment? Because it's like, oh wow,
He
I didn't think he
big.
was that big.
Not really.
Really?
No, I didn't think that. I don't see size as a thing. I think everyone at heavyweight, anyone over 14 stone,
He
15
is
stone.
contradicting himself, right? First, you don't see it as a size. Then he said the bigger they are, you know, the
Yeah,
bigger,
that's what I was
the
about
bigger
to.
they
That's what I
fall.
was about to say. The size doesn't faze me. Sparred big people. I sparred Joe Joyce for 2-3 years. Being big isn't just. It doesn't have to be something you're afraid of. That's something you've got.
No, I wasn't looking for afraid. But I mean, when I met Fury, I was like, oh shit.
I did. I said at the beginning, he's a massive guy, 325, 350 pounds. But I don't feel anything. That's just, that's the guy I've got to fight. Doesn't matter if they're big. A guy who's 5'10" and 220 pounds could cause you more problems than a 350 pound guy. Doesn't bother me.
Damn, Chris, he trying to say practically I could cause more problems. Nah,
Listen, he's delusional,
joking,
man.
I'm
You know, he trying to stay calm. He got a lot of fans and family, you know, and friends watching back home, and you know, he wants to, you know,
Hello
let
to
the
everyone
people know
watching
that he's
back
not
home
scared.
in Romford. But
You know, he wants the people to know that he's not scared and he's actually be able to stand in the room with me and be comfortable.
I am.
You know,
I am-
he know
I'm
damn
pretty
well he
comfortable.
can't fuck with me in no fight. You know, and I don't even see his fight happening. But let's see though. I'm gonna call the bluff. I'm ready. I'm contract free. I talk to Eddie I message him every other day. What's up? Y'all ready? You see this paperwork? What's happening? He just looking. You know.
That's
He just
why I
looking.
was confident in this fight. I saw Eddie myself 2-3 weeks ago before I came out here, and he said, "Start moving to that Lovejoy fight now."
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
hopefully, it's not for me. I'm ready for it. So I leave the business to the business guys.
I mean, you both have been out since October. March fights sounds good. If you can get those March fights and then
Get him out the way.
it would be better, Eddie, Mr. Edward Hearn, if you gave Lovejoy a March fight on the Johnny Fisher card.
I'm already fighting now. I'm fighting March 4th in Dubai.
I know, but it'd be better to be on the same card to promote the big fight.
Yeah.
You know? But I hear you, man. I wonder if we're capable, gentlemen in the bubble, can we get a face-off and like make it official? Any of these
gotta be so
any
nervous,
of these
man.
27 cameras,
I'm too nervous.
could we get them to be face-to-face or what?
Since the people couldn't get a Plant Benavidez face off
I know.
yesterday,
Oh, you get the next best thing.
That's right.
Fisher Lovejoy.
let's get the Lovejoy and Big Boss face off.
Gosh.
I guess they'll let us know in the God here.
Yeah.
But if anybody in the chat, live chat, has any questions before we get our official face-off, now is the time to drop them for both Christopher Lovejoy and Johnny Fisher. And don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. If you
So-
haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so.
Chris, regardless of the outcome, is there any chance you'd have some Chinese with Johnny after the fight?
Is it with Johnny or his dad? It's your dad.
Both of us.
Both of
Okay.
them, you know what? At the end of the day, you know, I'm a good guy, you know. I'm a fun guy, you know, articulate, all the good stuff, you know, charming. So I do like to do all that stuff, you know, but they want to be cool before the fight and trying to get in my head and be my friend. I'm not really with all that. Like I said, it's the
Trust
hurt
me, you will not be my friend
after the
in
fight,
the
for
fight.
sure, we could be cool. You know, after you get stitched up and, you know, you come back to your
Of
normal
course,
sense.
we could have a few chicken
I would
balls, a
gladly
few
have some
pancake rolls,
chicken with the prawns, whatever
chicken
you
chow
do.
mein.
I'm with all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with all that.
You can't say no to a Chinese, can you?
I fucks with Big John. Shout out Big John, man. That's my boy, man. We talk all the time. He send me positive stuff. I send positive stuff. I like his stuff. He like my stuff. I support whatever you're doing. You know, we've been trying to put this fight together for a while now. So I'm going to support a Big John. Shout out Big John. Bosh.
Shout out to Big
so,
John. I
and-
like that. I like that.
And if they stand anywhere, can we get a face-off or none of these capable because of the height?
I don't know.
But face each other and we'll be able to get it? Let's see. If you guys could just stand up, let's get a traditional face-off and now monitor to see, make sure we get the right shot. Take the headphones off, Chris. Danny, you better get in the middle, bro. You don't want nothing to happen. There we go. Oh, well, Johnny, you're actually taller, Johnny. I think he's taller. Your shoulder height definitely is tall, but damn, Chris, you got some broad shoulders. That's Danny, you sure you got them? If anything pops off, you good? Oh my God, they talking hella shit right now. Yo, we got no plexiglass, Danny. We got no plexiglass. And on that note, ladies, he said he blinked first. We got Danny Hearn in the middle of Johnny Fisher and Big Chris Lovejoy. Hey, Shane, come in here and take a picture, Shane, for the social media.
I like that. Let's get Shane in here.
Take that pic. Yeah, Shane, you should be our Eddie Hearn. You get in the middle, man. Let him know it's official. This is the manager of Johnny Fisher. This is SJ Boxing here, Shane. And, yeah, this is making it official.
Now Shane's about to fight Chris.
No. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up on that note. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in to the TBV right here on youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We're going live once again at 4 o'clock for the ESPN fights. TBV, doing the thing. Peace. What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.